Gracious God, creator of the universe, and yet the lover of my soul. Alpha and Omega, and yet I can call you friend. I don't have to beg you for anything, but I can thank you for everything. God, I thank you because this is the day that you have made, and I can rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you for this day of magnificence and glory and splendor. God, I thank you for life, health, and for strength. I thank you for soundness of mind. I thank you for peace, love, and joy. I thank you for the essence of you that envelops me right now, from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. We thank you for this day of manifestation. We thank you for the day of revelation. We thank you for the day of impartation. We thank you as you move in the midst of your people to bring us to the greatest times that we've ever seen since the foundation of the world. Thank you, Lord, that for this time and for this season, you've allowed us to be a part of your move in the face of the earth. I thank you, God, for the revolution that you're bringing forth, God, even in the midst of the earth right now. And I thank you for the opportunity to be a part of what you're doing in this hour, because in the last days, saith God, you said you would pour out your spirit on all flesh. And so now we thank you for the pouring out. God, I thank you for the rain and the move of your spirit. I thank you for fresh oil. I thank you for new wine. I thank you for the new thing that you're doing. I thank you now that it does spring forth. I thank you, Lord, that you've called us to be the head and not the tail. You've called us to be above only and not beneath. You've called us to be the lender and not the borrower. You've called, God, that our storehouses would be full and increase. God, I thank you because even I decree and declare that the people under the sound of my voice, even now, are moving in the might of your strength. not by might nor by power, but by your spirit. I thank you for those that are the sons and daughters of God that are called because they walk not after the flesh, but after your spirit. I thank you for the rising up of the people of your kingdom. I thank you that your kingdom come. I thank you that your will be done, even now in earth as it is in heaven. I thank you, Lord, because you are moving in the midst of your people mightily as never before. Raise us up, oh God, to the standard of what you've called us to be. God, I thank you for the standard of greatness. I thank you for the standard of holiness. I thank you for the standard of moving as the sons and daughters of yours, and not as vagabonds, not as those that never knew you, not as those that are confused and confounded, but God, those that know who they are in you. I thank you for the knowing. I thank you, God, for knowing you. I thank you for knowing your presence. Thank you for knowing your Holy Ghost power that gives us the ability to be successful. Your anointing that gives us the power to rise up and be called blessed. Thank you for that is in us. Thank you, God, for all things that pertain to life and godliness. Thank you because we are not confused. We are not deceived. And we thank you for that clarity of mind and the clarity of vision that allows us to walk forth as kings and queens, as princes and princesses in the kingdom that walk in the earth. We thank you that we are your beloved, and we rise up as the apple of your eye. We rise up, oh God, as those that you love with all of your heart. And God, we love you back. I thank you for soundness of mind. I thank you for soundness of spirit. I thank you that healing is our bread. Healing is our deliverance. By the stripes of Jesus, we're already healed. And we speak forth that healing even now for those that need it. Thank you, God, for every stripe that was taken. Thank you for the bruising. Thank you that he was wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. God, with those same stripes we declare and we speak healing in Jesus' name. We give you glory, we give you peace, we give you honor, we give you blessing, we give you might. We ascribe all of these things unto you because they are yours. Thank you, the fruit of my lips giving thanks unto your name, ever giving you all that is yours. Glory, honor, power, dominion, majesty. It's yours. I decree it and I speak it. In the mighty name of Jesus, it is so. Amen and amen.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to welcome you to today's edition of Yes, You, O Cubed. What does O Cubed stand for? One-on-one. Because it's just me and you. I am your spiritual thought leader, Regina L. Stillman. I'm so glad that you joined me on today because today is Thursday. Can you believe that? It's Thursday, November the 17th in the year 2022. Let me make sure I got that date right. I believe I do, but I believe it is Thursday, November the 17th in the year 2022. And it's a great day to be alive. I don't know about you, but it's another day's journey, and I'm glad about it. Now, can you believe this, you guys? We are literally 1 week away from Thanksgiving. I'm telling you, this year has just flown by. It has just been like zippity doo dah, zippity day, and I'm out of here. We're coming into another season of Thanksgiving, another season of the holidays. I appreciate each one of you all that are hanging right in here with us here in the Lion's Den. I love you so much. I just love you. I love you. Yes, I do. Thank you for joining me on this fine day. Now, you know how we get this party started. You know how we get this party crack-a-lacking. We like to see who were the first ones that came in, making sure there was plenty of love, plenty of soul, peace, joy, and happiness for the rest of us when we get here. Well, listen, we got another surprise for you this morning, because the third person in the Lion's Den this morning, officially, the third person in the Lion's Den this morning was none other than the gift, Nathan Lamont. Come on and sit down in that love chair, on that love seat. Go ahead and get you some. Get you some. While you're over there, give me a good squall, my brother. Just one good squall. Congratulations, and have a seat right over there. Now, the second person to come into the Lion's Den this morning, bringing all the love, joy, peace, soul, and happiness. I appreciate you for coming on in the room. Let me get it set up. There we go. I told y'all I changed my studio around, so I have to do some things just a tad bit differently here. But the second person in the Lion's Den this morning was none other than Truck Driver. You did that, Truck. You did that. That's my brother. That's my Mufasa. That's my Lion King. I love me some him. Come on in here and sit down next to, listen, we got the brothers showed up and showed out this morning. We got Truck Driver. We got the gift, Nathan Lamont. They said, listen, sister's been running this thing for a minute, but we got some representation. And these two kings right here, they are the best in the land. Congratulations to you, Truck Driver. Appreciate you for coming in. And he's coming in. Let's have a great day just because. That's what my Mufasa said. Let's have a great day just because. And I love you for that, Truck Driver. Now, the winner of Grandpa Holmes's chair is none other than Den Darn, you did that, sis. You did it. You are the winner of Grandpa Holmes's chair. Get your lips, get your hips, get your fingertips, and go right on over there and sit down. Grandpa Holmes's chair is yours. It's urine. It's urine. That's your chair, Den Darn. You've been reigning. Sister said, I ain't playing with y'all. This chair is mine. The doggone chair is mine. She is wearing it out, and I appreciate you all the way from the UK. So much love coming to you, sir, ma'am. I'm sorry. And so much peace, love, blessings. Grand Rising Lions, that's what she came in giving us. And she's anchoring us down. She's coming in roaring. She's coming in giving God praise and all kinds of love while she came in the room. Congratulations to you, Den Darn. So much mad love to you. Now, you know how we like to get this party started and get this party crack-a-lacking. Go ahead and get your coffee cups out. Get your coffee cups out. Get your coffee cups out. Because as my mother said, when you come into the room, speak to somebody. So I just want to come back around and say good morning to everybody that came in the Lion's Den this morning. Rebel Inc. Oh, whoa, before I go there, that reminded me. Let me appreciate my moderators before I get carried away, because y'all know I just get all caught up. And the next thing you know, child, I'm just off. So let's do this because, listen, these are my mods. I love me some them. Come on and give it up for Shelly Thunder. That's my girl. Love her. I call her the prophetess. Yes, you know how we do it with her. Because, listen, up above my head, I just want you to know. Oh, let me get there. I hear thunder in the air. There must be a Shelly Thunder somewhere. Come on with that. Then we've got the Rebel Inc. Yes, the leader of the pack, the Rebel Inc. She is a streamer, and we're going to go over there and spend some time with her today as soon as we leave from here. She is a streamer, and listen, if you're not following the Rebel Inc., if you're not following the Galactic Supervisor, quit your wicked ways, because she's going to bless your whole entire life. I promise you she will. Whether it's Church of Funk, whether it's anti-morning bangos, the cracks, the rants, she's going to bless your whole life because she's a whole vibe and a whole blessing. Then we come to Michelle Brownell. I call her my quiet storm because she changes the atmosphere just by being in it. She is such a precious, precious soul. Love these three ladies. That mod love. I appreciate you all for the mod love. So much mad love to each one of you. Now, let's get this party started and get this party crack-a-lacking. And let me say good morning, Rebel. I see you. So much mad love coming to you. Thank you for being here. Nathan Lamont, the gift himself. All I need is one good squall. Just one good squall will make my day. I promise you it will, Nathan. I see you, then darn love and blessings to you right back, my sister, all the way from the UK. Mad love, mad love, mad love. Now listen, I appreciate seeing you. Lady T. Nicole is in the house, y'all. Lady T. Nicole is in the house, came in, resubscribing. I appreciate you, sis. So much mad love, and it's always good to have you in the Lion's Den. Come on in here, make yourself at home, because you are. Truck driver, that's my Mufasa, y'all. That's my guy. That's my Lion King. Good morning to you. I just cannot tell you how much I appreciate seeing you in the Lion's Den every morning. And God is doing great things. Oh my God, you better look out, because you about to see something. You about to see something, and it's marvelous in my eyes. Dr. Daddy Priest. Yes, the high priestess is in the room. The high priestess is in the room, and I appreciate. Come on, you squalling in E flat. Come on, Nathan Lamont. Come on with that gift. Squall in E flat. You better do. That's my key too, baby. That's my key. Put me in some E flat. Now, I appreciate what God is doing through Dr. Daddy Priest. This woman right here, she's a whole vibe all by herself. Engagement matters, y'all. If you're not following Dr. Daddy Priest, quit your wicked ways, because she's going to bless your whole life. Love me some you. Coming on down, and I'm looking and I'm booking and I'm seeing who else is in the Lion's Den this morning. And who do I see but my biggest big sister, BTD Mom. So much love to you, sis. Come on in here and make yourself at home. I love you. Miss Lily Fields is in the Lion's Den this morning. Come on in here, sis, and mad love to you. Yes, I appreciate you for being in the Lion's Den, and it's always a blessing just having you in the midst of the other lions. Whoa! Shay-Tay 42 is in the Lion's Den this morning. Good morning to you, sis. So good to see you, and I'm going to talk about her just a little bit in a moment, just a little bit later on. She's going to be with us tomorrow. Y'all hold on to your weave, hold on to your wig. She's going to bless the house. So good to see you, and blessings upon blessings to you. Tall Pumps is pumping tall. There's my sister right there. Come on in here. Good to see you. You're here, but you're really not here, but you're just holding space. Go on and lurk, sis. Go on and lurk. So much mad love to you, and I appreciate you just for holding space. And with that, let me say, for those that are lurking and working and those that can't necessarily talk in the stream, I want you to know we appreciate you for coming in. And as my sister said, just coming in, holding space and bringing the love. That's what we do here in the Lion's Den. It's okay to lurk. If you never say a word, you can just wave your hand. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we used to sing it. If I couldn't say a word, I'd just wave my hand. Come on in here, and I appreciate you, Tall Pumps. Mad love to you. DJ, you know, is in the room. Come on, salute and chat. Salute to you. Salute to you. A streamer that's here, and as we always say, if you're not following DJ, you know, Quit your wicked ways and get blessed. Be blessed. Receive a blessing, because I promise you, he's going to bring it to you. Come on in here, my brother. Mad love to you. Coming on down, and I'm looking and booking and seeing who came in the basement while I was upstairs. Cassandra Woke 2022. Good morning to you, my awesome lion. Come on in here. I see you come in praising. I see you with your coffee cup out. I see you with boss energy. That's the way we do it in here, sis. And you better know. Get you some. Get you some. MCP812. That's my sister cousin, y'all. Come on in here, sis, and mad love to you. So good to see you, and I'm sending you all the love, all the hugs, everything I can send your way. So glad that you're here, and thank you for coming in the Lion's Den. Coming on down, and I'm looking and I'm trying to see. I think I might be near the end of everybody that's in here right now. Again, once more, I want to appreciate you for coming in. KK79, I see you, sis. Come on in here. So much mad love to you this morning. So much mad love to you. I appreciate you for coming in the Lion's Den this morning to get your morning started. Thank you so much. And it just wouldn't be the same without you. So come on, girl. You dancing and moving and you ready to groove. Come on, come on. I love it. I love it. I love it when they come in ready. Now listen. Get your coffee cups out, get your coffee cups out, get your coffee cups out. Because y'all know how we do. You know how we open it up. You know we like to just, after we speak to everybody, we start talking about all that's happened through the night, all day. I had angels watching over me. Let's talk a little bit about what had happened was whilst we slumbered, slept, and slobbered, what had happened was, let's have a little conversation. Here we go. Now, it has been a lot of activity going on. Before I go there, I want to stop because I do have Shaytay 42 in the room. Before I go there, I want to give this announcement about tomorrow morning, and I'm going to make it again before we get up out of here. But listen, Shaytay is in the room. I appreciate her. I love her. This sister right here, I saw, as I said on yesterday, I saw on Instagram, I believe it was, where she had posted something, and I told the people, Shaytay, I appreciate you after we started our conversation that you really were not streaming right now, but felt that you would do this for the Lion's Den and felt compelled to go ahead and do it anyhow. I just want you to know I appreciate you for that. I don't take that lightly. This sister right here, and as I said on yesterday, what caught my eye was the scars. And the caption that she put after the scar just really blessed me. And so I reached out to her. And again, she said she wasn't streaming at this particular time, but she felt compelled to go ahead and come and do it for us anyway. I appreciate it. And we captioned this, When Scars Become Stars. She's going to be in here tomorrow, and we're just going to have opportunity to, it's going to be a learning experience for me. She's having a journey with Rathke cleft cysts, and the story is just absolutely remarkable. The testimony that she has, the journey that she's been on, and the fact that she just keeps right on. I just have the utmost respect and reverence for her journey. And I feel like this can be something that can be a learning and a growing experience for all of us. Number one, she does have an initiative that she has to raise awareness and to bring money and donations to understand more about Rathke cleft cysts. So we want to be able to be, listen, I'm glad to have you, Shaytay. I'm just absolutely thrilled, overjoyed, and tickled to death that you said yes. In the midst of your step away, you still said yes. And I want to say thank you for that. I'm here to learn. This is something I don't know about you, but I've never heard of. But just the tenacity. This sister is so tenacious. And her spirit along this journey is what reached out and touched me. And I tell you, I'm always looking and sensing in my spirit what to bring into the lion's den and how to share. I feel like be back tomorrow. She's going to be a blessing to you. And I'll say it to you like I said to them on yesterday, Shayte. I believe there's a blessing for you as well. The same way as we saw the Lord touch Stay Lifted's heart to be a blessing to Michelle, and then Michelle Brownell. The blessings just, once you open that door, the blessings just overtake us. So I believe there's going to be a blessing that's going to overtake you as well. Thank you for saying yes. And she'll be with us tomorrow, and we're just going to learn and soak up and energize and be energized by her testimony. So come on in. We're ready for that. We are absolutely positively ready for that. And thank you. Now, that's what I wanted to share, and we'll share that announcement again tomorrow, or later on in the stream, rather, about tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to that. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to what she has to share to teach us. And let's just soak it up. Now, what had happened was, whilst we slumbered, slept, and slobbered, y'all, there's a little bit of everything happening out here in these here streets. I'm going to do some of the news from viewers. I saw her. Shelly Thunder. She's in the room, y'all. She's in the room, and so much mad love to you, sis. So much mad love to you. Now, let me see if I can get situated up in here, because I need to get myself in my studio. Y'all, we're doing some changing around, doing some change up. I'm enjoying what's going on, but we're still working some things out. So y'all just hang with me while I get everything worked out. With that, while I'm talking, let me say we have a new format that's coming the 1st of January. We're going to be moving just a little bit differently. On our 2 o'clock session, which is probably going to move to a 7 o'clock in the morning session, we will, in the ministry time, we'll be getting where we can have music. We're going to also incorporate Church of Funk. Y'all know that's all the way live. It's always all the way live to be in Church of Funk with the Rebel Inc. It's going to be on and popping. So I want to invite you back for that. And then of course we have the Institute, so many different things that we're preparing for, having to learn some of this technology. So I appreciate you all for just being able to endure through with us while we're getting all the technology updated and current for that. I appreciate your patience. You guys are just the most beautiful people. I can't say thank you enough, but it's coming and we're going somewhere, y'all. We're going somewhere and we're building something. Now, as we look, my goodness, the weather outside is frightful, especially if you are in New York, because I understand there's several feet of snow for upstate New York. Now, listen, Rebel, and all of y'all that came in praying for this cold weather and all of that, Satan, the Lord rebuke you. No, ma'am. No, sir. I'm not here for it. Y'all, listen, I got you, Dr. Dady Priest. Be careful out there on those highways and byways. You are precious cargo. Now, it said visibility will drop to 0 in parts of New York State, and they're getting hammered with snow. Now, y'all say what you want to say for all of y'all that been praying for this cold weather and all of this. But listen, as far as I'm concerned, this is just dastardly. And listen, talking about visibility at 0, K2 Hoop, good morning to you, sis. So much mad love coming to you. Ain't nobody trying to hear that the visibility, it's snowing so hard that you can't see a thing. You said ain't nobody said nothing about snow. You just like a little chill in the air. Well, listen, you sowed the wind and you reaped the whirlwind, Rebel. You done put that out there. You want a little bit of something, and the next thing you got a whole lot of everything. Because the saints cannot see. It's that bad. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just looking, I'm saying to myself, well, thank the Lord he hears me. He's answering your prayers, Rebel. Listen, it's dastardly cold weather. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. It's just dastardly. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to have that. That is the news this morning because, baby, they said get ready to get hammered because it's coming. So let's just, prayers in for New York, for upper state New York and all of this that they anticipate that these babies are about to get. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody trying to hear nothing about snow like that. But that's the way they're talking. It's going to come. It's going to be just frigid cold air. High of 60 in Houston today. Come on, Lady T. Nicole. I need to be in Houston. I'm telling you. So watch what you pray for, please. Come on, BTD mama, watch what you're praying for, because y'all, ain't nobody trying to have zero visibility snow. Old man winter is here, Cassandra Woke. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Old man winter is here. And again, we are a week out from Thanksgiving, and we got blizzard snow already. Rebel talking about y'all better get a closer walk to him. Rebel, you need to pray the right prayers. That's all I can say to you. I need you to pray the right prayer, mother. You listen. You someplace. You in la 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 land. But that you listen. The prayers that you praying, that is not where we're trying to go. With no zero visibility snow happening in upper state New York. So get ready, and y'all know how it is when it gets cold. You can't do the cold K2 hoop. Listen, you are my sister and you are my friend. I cannot either. I just cannot abide it. I can't. You wrapped in swaddling clothes. Debating on whether or not you going to work. Wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. I hear you, sis. I hear you. If it was me, I don't know. I know Lady T that took me out. She's wrapped in swaddling clothes and she's lying in a manger. You better ask somebody. DJ, you know, ever since one stole your turkey, you and Thanksgiving don't get along. Not that they stole your turkey, DJ, you know. How did they steal your turkey? Maybe I don't want to know how they stole your turkey. How in the whole heaven and earth did they steal the whole turkey, Rebel? Not a turkey leg, not the turkey neck, not the giblets. They got the whole turkey. Oh, Lord Jesus. I understand why you ain't having no appreciation for Thanksgiving, because, baby, when they stole your whole turkey... Cassandra said, where are the three wise men bearing gifts? Do they need to bring a turkey? What's going on? Y'all silly in here. Can I get a turkey, please? We don't need incense, gold, and myrrh. We need a turkey. Somebody stole DJ, you know, they stole it. Listen, turkey on the go. You said, where'd the turkey go? Y'all silly. They didn't even leave a wing, Shay-Tay. They didn't even leave a wing. Lord, listen. And you know, you all clamor over those other parts of the turkey, especially for all of my white meat, turkey breast, and listen, just give me a neck. Give me that neck. Give me that neck, because I'm telling you, if you cook that turkey right, that neck all by itself will send you into heavenly visions. Do you hear what I'm saying? If you cook that turkey right, that turkey neck will send you into heavenly visions. I don't need all the rest of that. Just hand me the neck. And there's plenty of meat on there for those that say, ain't nothing. Yes, it is. It's some good tender eating on that neck. You better ask somebody. For everybody that's not putting it in your giblet gravy, just hand me the whole entire neck. That's all I need right there. You had to eat 8 mac and cheese. With mushrooms. Oh, DJ, you know, I feel some kind of, my heart, I just feel some kind of way for you, my brother. Man, you know, that, who steals turkeys though? I just can't imagine in my wildest dream who would steal a turkey. But you know, I guess, listen, whatever, it just, listen. Never crossed my mind. Never crossed my mind. Somebody said it's 39 degrees in California. Lord, K2 Hoop. Listen. This is where I'm going to go with that. Even though normally you think it'd be a heat wave. But this is where I'm going to go with that. Lord Jesus. Could it be? Could it be? The devil. Baby, that ain't nothing but that old slimy devil. 39 degrees, Lord Jesus, in sunny California. Loose here, Diablo, and your twin brother Beelzebub. Get out. 39 degrees in sunny California. Oh my God. Now, are you in Northern California, Southern? Where are you, K2 Hoop? Because I'm like, now, you know, I know those upper regions get a little bit of cold. Baby, it's Diablo. It's Diablo. But I'm not expecting that in certain areas of California. Please, please, please believe it. I'm not expecting that. Woo! All I can say is, my God, today, it's got to be Diablo out there. It's 46 degrees in South Dakota. Oh my God. Come on and check in with those temperatures, y'all. We done started talking about the zero visibility that we got going on in upper New York State. What is your temperature? Put your place and put your temp in there. We want to see where all the devil is loose. Slewfoot is out here being slew-footed. And Rebel, we're talking about them prayers you keep praying. You're in Marietta. Come on here. Come on here. Look, 39 degrees. Oh my God, crazy Berrytown. Listen, my beautiful friend is here. This is my girl, beautiful, beautiful, crazy Berrytown is in the room. And listen, she'll Zumba you to Zion. Yes, she will. She'll give you a little sip and chit chat. She'll come on and deal with a little bit of your good grief. This girl right here is a whole vibe and a whole blessing. If you're not following crazy Berrytown, quit chewing your ways, because she's going to bless your whole entire life. She's off while life is lifing right now, so she's not streaming at this particular time, but she's up in here. So much mad love to her. Now, still go out there and follow it. It didn't have anything to do. Go out there and follow. Go out there and give your follow, your like, your subscription, because I promise you, this baby's going to bless your whole entire life. She's just a whole blessing. Mad love to you this morning, Crazy Berrytown. So much love. I hope it just overshadows you, overtakes you, and you feel it from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Mad love, mad love, mad love, and prayers flowing your way. Truck driver, you guess over the years of drinking your antifreeze. Over the years of drinking your antifreeze, your Crown, the temperature doesn't bother you much anymore. Listen, you got plenty of antifreeze in there. It's cold. K2 is in Southern California and 39 degrees, y'all. The devil is loose. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? 47 in Florida. Miss Lily Fields. Y'all see, I haven't taken Diablo down yet because Diablo is not right. This right here, we can't abide this. It cannot stand. And why do you believe? Listen, I'm telling y'all, you believe that he's full of antifreeze. 39 degrees in Philly. It's colder than an ugly person's bed. Shay-Tay. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Shay-Tay said it's colder than an ugly person's bed. Now, Shay-Tay, you got one I ain't never heard before. Colder than an ugly person's bed. Now, y'all, you can read between the lines and get the tongues and interpretation of that. ugly person's bed. I'm done. I'm done, Shay-Tay. I'm just done. Is that why my bed is so cold? Anyway, we're moving on down. I'm going to see what else y'all got going in here. 26 degrees in Kansas City. Oh my Lord, today. And I think I'm going to be in Kansas City this weekend, but I'm not trying to roll into no 26 degrees. Lord Jesus. Oh my God, I'm gonna need y'all to have a heat wave before I get up there. I need you to have a heat wave before I get there. It's so cold, you went to bed chocolate and woke up looking like powdered donuts. Shay-Tay, you on a roll. Not looking like powdered donuts. Ooh, it's cold where you are, baby. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Colder than an ugly person's bed. I got to remember that one. Yes, Rebel, a powdered donut. You woke up and say, no, child, it's way too cold. Good morning, Barbara Hardy. There's my these are they friend. Come on in here, sis. Nothing but love to you. That's my girl. So much love coming to you. Thank you for coming in the Lion's Den this morning. Mad love, mad love, mad love. Listen, GJ, you know, I've seen some ugly people have some ugly people in the bed and the dog in the corner pregnant. Listen, well, you know, the DJ, you know some things. You know some things. That's all I can say to you. You know some things. Ooh, donuts in the bed done took me out, Shay-Tay. Those are the ones who get booed up first. Y'all, you in the Lion's Den. This is Yes You O Cubed, one-on-one, just me and you. And the Saints are in here talking this morning. But listen, this weather got us messed up. This weather has BTD Mama, I see you. I see the snowman. I see you frozen. It's cold. What the song say, baby, it's cold outside. It's cold outside. So y'all get ready. Now, again, Rebel Inc., who done prayed these chilly prayers for chilly winds. Chilly winds. Chilly winds. That's one of her favorite videos. Chilly winds. She been out here praying chilly winds. And now we got them. So, you know, you asked for it, you got it, Toyota. So, listen, it is what it is. Deal with it. Mornings like these, you just need a good old Nathan, not the breakfast sampler. I'm going to tell you, I need to put that back in the stream. When I update, my studio crashed some time ago and I didn't get all my stuff updated. So I need to get that one back in the stream, Nathan Lamont, so I can get your breakfast sampler in there. But yeah, it's cold enough for one of those. And for everybody that doesn't know what a breakfast sampler is, it's when you, 2 pancakes in the back, then you got that strip of sausage, and then you got your eggs, and then oh my, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Do you get the visual? Listen, at the end of the day, this stay ashy weather, ain't no oil, ain't no Jergens, ain't nothing gonna help DJ. You know, you can grease yourself down like a greasy piece of chicken, and 5 minutes later, I see ash. I see ash all over your body. Just ash. Your hands are ashy. Your face, your lips, your legs. Everything just ashy in this kind of weather. You need lard or some Crisco. Shay-Tay's trying to hook y'all up. Lard or Crisco will take you through. It's cold outside, y'all. It's cold. So at the end of the day, y'all, for all of you all that kept praying and praying and praying for this cold weather, you got it. You got it. You got it. I ain't real happy with you, but you got it. Now, I want to come on over to News for Views, and I'm going to deal with some of the things that you all put in. There's a lot of conversation about politics today. And so, you know, Church's Chicken. Come on, honey, that agree. Go get you a good hot box of Church's Chicken. And I promise you, DJ, you know, when you leave, you're going to be good and greasy. I promise you, you go get you some Church's Chicken. And when you leave from there, you gonna be greased up, and I mean to tell you, that grease ain't going nowhere. Is we hungry this morning? Cassandra, that breakfast sampler. Simply amazing. Good morning to you. Come on in the lion's den. We understand it's cold outside. That's what we were talking about. And we done got all the way over to getting breakfast samplers. And I'm, for those that are new in the lion's den, I'm not going to go through all of that. You going to go get you some Church's chicken today, K2 Hoop? Listen, Church's chicken is coronary in a box. Church's chicken is a heart attack in a box. I'm trying to tell you, it will, clog your arteries, and it's just one big box of grease. And this is all I'm gonna say. K2 Hoop, because I used to tear some Church's chicken up, and don't have some kind of dinner at the church, honey. Everybody gonna come in with 20 boxes of Church's chicken, because you can get them big old gargantuan pieces that look like they turkeys, with the jalapeno pepper. Come on. And listen, now I liked it when they had the spicy sprinkles. I don't know if they still have spicy sprinkles or not, because I haven't been in so long. But listen, Church's chicken will get you right, and you can stretch. You thought that was KFC. KFC got them little chiclets. And that's the difference between KFC and Church's chicken. DJ, Church's chicken, you get them big old gargantuan pieces of chicken. You go over there to KFC, it look like they killed little baby chicks. Those pieces of chicken that they want to charge you an arm and a leg. They want to charge you an arm and a leg for those pieces of chicken. They still got spicy sprinkles. Come through. So at the end of the day, I'm like, I had to give KFC up with the herbs and spices, because I'm tired of eating chiclets. I'm tired of eating chiclets, and I'm paying like I done paid for a whole turkey. I said, no, listen, if I pay $8 and $9 for a little bitty old box, and all I get in here is a chiclet, oh no, my jaws are tight. That's why Church's chicken was always going to be the winner and come out on top, because baby, they send you pieces out there that I promise you look like King Henry VIII walking around eating a turkey leg on that piece of chicken, because those chickens were on steroids. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Those chickens were on steroids. They had, I come to pump you up. That's the kind of chicken they sell at Church's, baby. And good hot grease. But I'm going to tell you this. Come on, you grew up in the streets of Compton. I see you, K2 Hoop. But let me tell you this secret about Church's. You better eat it while it's hot, because, baby, when it gets cold, that stuff transforms. You talk about transformers more than meets the eye. When that Church's chicken gets cold, baby, it transforms into something that you just can't understand. What in the world am I eating? Because I can't decipher what it is. So, that's all. That's what listen, this is Yes You OQ, and I'm going to tell you, like a TIZ, no cream, no sugar. We take this coffee strong and black, because I tells it like a TIZ. And that's the difference between Church's chicken and KFC. You heard what I said. So listen, I know me some chicken, because I'm a church girl, and they always going to have some chicken, and they always going to bring some chicken, and you can tell, honey, they come in. You go see boxes of Church's, not boxes of KFC. Unless you go to some of the upper scale, you might see boxes of KFC in the upscale churches. But come to your typical poor black church, they gonna have Church's. They bring Church's to church. Now, as we move on, I just want to deal with some of this that I see out here. I'm gonna come here with this story. Where do I want to go? Truck driver's been putting clips in. I appreciate you. That's my Mufasa. He's been putting clips in, and I appreciate him for that. Now, this story right here, explain it to me, Lucy. Explain it. These jokers got out here. I'm not going to say a whole lot. Just listen to this insanity. And just as I said, explain it to me, Lucy. Explain it to me. Now, come on now.
Drugs was thwarted by authorities in Colombia. They say 2 women tried the same stunt at 2 different airports in the country and were both nabbed. Police say when both women went through airport security, scanners showed foreign objects hidden in their big hairstyles. Authorities say the women were detained and submitted to voluntary scanning, where the images showed irregularities. Video of one of those searches was made public. It shows when airport security officers discovered a vial hidden in the suspect's hair extensions. Its contents were tested on the spot, and police say it was determined to be cocaine. That's when further searching revealed more tubes strategically attached to the woman's head. Colombian police say they seized nearly 2 kilos of cocaine from the women, who were both bound for Madrid, Spain.
Now, folks, who is out here trying to smuggle cocaine in big hair? Listen, it's creative. That's all I can say. Child. Now, that being said, it makes me, they tried to style their head in a finger way with drugs. Listen, that big hair. Come on, Shelly Thunder. This is why they check our hair through security. It pisses you off when they, listen, now you ain't said nothing but a word, because listen, my Boaz ain't came yet. And somebody please let them know. I don't care when I come. Now, see, I done shaved it all off right now. But listen, if my hair is done, what you don't do is touch the hair. Put a 1 in the chat if you're one of those sisters that do not like your hair touched after you get your hair done. Put a 1 in the chat. Don't touch my hair, Shelly Thunder. Listen, I'm gonna tell this story about Rebel. Rebel gonna be mad at me. There was a teenager that had a crush on Rebel. And our church had to go sing at a guest location. You're a brother, and it's a no for me. Come on, now, don't touch my hair. So when you travel, you opt for braids. Come on, Lady T Nicole, BT, don't touch my hair. Rebel, we went to church, and Rebel was sitting there minding her business while we were waiting to sing. I had a group, and the name of the group was REACH, R-E-A-C-H. It stood for Restoring Everyone Administering Christ's Healing. It was the acronym. Rebel, she said, listen. We were sitting in the church house, y'all. I see you, K2 Hoop. Don't mess with my hair. Good morning, T Summers. Come on in here. Happy Thursday to you. Happy week before Thanksgiving. So much mad love to you. The teenager, K2 Hoop, he was fascinated with Rebel. That baby, if he could have asked her to marry him, he would have. We sitting here, and Rebel had her hair down as was customary. She had long hair. She would leave her hair down, and it was down shoulder length. That baby was sitting on the pew behind her. Do you hear me, K2 Hoop? Now we in church. That baby was sitting in the chair behind her on the pew, and he just started stroking and rubbing on. He could not contain himself. He started stroking and rubbing on Rebel's hair. I can still see it. When I tell you, he got the look of death and some words. He won't never touch anybody else's hair again. He gonna gonna be traumatized when he get married. He's gonna, can I touch your hair, baby? Can I touch your hair? Cause baby, when I tell you, and I'm gonna tell you, K2, when you talk about Boaz, he's a mini Boaz. Somebody gonna have to tell him, listen, don't touch the hair. Not when it's done. No. We gotta figure it out. But don't touch the hair. I went to a church. I had just got my hair done. And anybody that knows me back in the day, listen, I was in the beautician's chair every Saturday, faithfully, every Saturday. And my beautician, I was so faithful to her. If I called her at midnight, say I need my hair done, my hair was done at midnight. We didn't play about the hair. We did not play about the hair. Baby, I got my hair done on Saturday, and Sunday morning, the preacher, you know how they get to praying for you and they just palm your whole head, just in the name of Jesus, bam, in the name of, baby, if I was in the spirit before he put his hands on my head, if I was in the spirit before he put his hands on my head, when he laid his hands on me, I came out of the spirit and my eyes popped wide open, and I don't care what nobody said. I told that pastor, you owe me the cost of my hairdo, because baby, you done messed up my whole hairdo for the week. And anybody that knows me, when I sit back down in the chair on next Saturday, it looks like I just got up out of the chair. Now, you done palmed my whole head like a basketball. I want my money back, and no, I'm not in the spirit. My husband can't palm my head like you just palmed. No, ma'am, no, sir. Listen, I feel it. Could it be? Could it be? Baby, that was the devil. Baby, that wasn't nobody but Diablo. That wasn't nobody but Beelzebub. That wasn't nobody but Satan. That was, listen, it was the devil in all his works. Pure D. I was through. I was out of the spirit and I was ready to go. Collect me my money. Collect me the money for my hairdo and let me go home, because ain't no spirit flowing in here nowhere for me. And you done palmed my whole head and I just came from the beauty shop. I'm done. A word to all the preachers that might be listening. Do not oil me up and then palm my head when I just came from the beauty shop, because Diablo will show up. Do not, rebel, do not do it. Don't even think about it. I need you to get in the spirit and understand, keep your hands out my hair. Now you go palm your wife's head, but get your fingers all the way out of my hair. You heard what I said. Now listen, this is Yes You O Cubed one-on-one. And I'll tell you, no cream, no sugar. I tells it like a T-I-Z-Tens. You ain't in the spirit when you palm my hairdo. I'm done with you. Ooh, DJ, you know, he found a good thing. He found a good thing. Reach down in your pocketbook and give me my money back. That's what you found. Reach down in your pocketbook and give me my money back. And I told the brother, don't put your hands in women's hair, especially after they came from the come on now. Keep your hands to yourself, K2 Hoop. Now, some of y'all be like, no, you did. Yes, I did. Don't put your hands all up in my hair and I just got my hair done. The church fund is going to have to pay something, K2 Hoop. Somebody pay me. Somebody pay me, because I paid for this. And you did not get permission to lay your hands all over my hair. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. So at the end of the day, y'all just understand that. Just understand that. That ain't the way we rolling. But these sisters right here, 2 kilos of cocaine in the hair. Can y'all believe that? And the way they had it rolled up, I'm gonna take one more spin back so y'all can see what the way all of these tubes, all of these vials that they had rolled up in their hair. It's just unbelievable. It's just, look at those tubes. Look at those tubes. Look how many tubes that is. Just all rolled up under those wigs, up under that weave. That is absolutely amazing. And it just makes me wonder, when you see these sisters out here in the streets with big hair, what do they really have up in there? You know, what do they really have up in there? Because I would not have thought that all that big hair was kilos of cocaine. That is just, wow. I just can't even. You cutting a ninja. Come on, Shelly. Come on. Cocaine in the hair. I got Roger Galupsi on house arrest amid the, listen, Roger Galupsi is a whole nother conversation. Simply amazing. Not the weakest ointment. DJ, you know, I'm just telling it like a T-I-Z-Tiz. So, you know, to understand that these people are really, really becoming very ingenious. But then at the end of the day, how smart were you? Because they caught you right there. They caught you right there in the midst. So, you know, did you not know that you were going to go through a detector? Did you not know that you were going to go through a scanner? I don't know. Somehow or another, that seems like there was not enough forethought put into that scenario to try to think they could get away with, you know, getting through the door with some junk in your, literally junk in your hair, literally junk in your hair. I just don't know. Now, this right here, this is not a new story. It's been within the last few days because I actually Elect Lady, come on in here and good morning to you. So glad to have you in the Lion's Den. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, this story right here is not new, but we're going to have a quick conversation about it and keep it moving. But when we look at the classrooms and our children, their train of thought was slightly altered. You think, were they using the product that they had up in their head? I don't know. We have to learn to scan. We can work out with the mission. Come on, we have to learn so you can work out the mission. Come on with that. I hear you. I want to, this story right here, I want to have just a brief conversation about it, because this gentleman in our classrooms with our children is having a racist conversation. They were test dummies. Truck driver. Come on, T. Summers. You said usually the traffickers travel in multiple groups, so the others probably got through. Well, something about their hair tipped them off. Some kind of way they got caught with the goods, and so there you have it. As the others keep on going, the two that got caught, 2 kilos worth of cocaine in their head. I'm trying to tell you, this brother right here ain't got no sense. Listen to this.
I'm ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one.
Oh, I
Wait, no, let me finish.
Hey, look. So, white is better than all.
No, let me finish.
Go ahead.
I think everybody thinks that. They're just not honest about
Hey,
it.
I'm not racist though. I like all types of kinds.
Did I say I don't like people?
People only think
Wait,
that.
so you said you are what? You are racist?
You saying you're like,
I
you're
think
racist?
everybody's a racist at that level.
No, you said you are racist.
I did. Yeah, I'm trying to be honest.
Yes, I'm racist.
No, I'm not saying it again. I've said it enough.
So you're
I
racist.
think I slightly told you something.
Put your phone up.
I respect you.
I'm
I
putting the
actually
phone up.
respected you for a while, but like
I'm putting the
now,
phone up.
I don't even got no more respect for you.
Put it up.
Yeah, for real. I don't think I got respect for him no more, bro.
You know, you should have more respect. Deep down in my heart, I'm ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one.
Oh,
Wait, no, let me
Hey,
finish.
look.
Let me finish.
Hey, look.
so white is better than all.
No, let me finish. Let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
Hey,
I think everybody thinks that. They're just not honest about
hey,
it.
I'm not racist though. I like all types of kinds.
Did I say I don't like people?
People only think
Wait,
that.
so you said you are what? You are
You
racist.
saying you're like.
You're
I think
racist.
everybody's a racist at that level.
No, but you said you are racist.
I did. I did. Yeah, I'm
Say
trying to
it.
be
Yes,
honest.
I am racist.
No, I'm not saying it again. I've said it enough.
So you're
I
racist.
think I saw you before you stop speaking.
Yes, you said
Put your phone up.
I respect you.
I'm
I
putting the
actually
phone up.
respect you for a while, but like
I'm putting the
now,
phone up.
I don't even got no more respect for you.
Put it up.
Yeah, for real. I don't think I got respect for him no more, bro.
You know, you should have more respect.
For those in the back that did not hear what this teacher said to his students, he said, deep down in my heart, I believe that my race is superior to everyone else's. That's what he said. He said what he said. Now, this is a teacher in the classroom, and for those that may be inquiring, he was terminated. But I love the dialogue. Come on, you appreciate the young man for asking the teacher to clarify his statement and his position, which he continued on, holding his ground, standing his ground, that he believes that his race is superior to everybody else's. That's what he believes deep down in his heart. He was not going to be budged from that position. Then darn, what race did he say he is? What race did he say is superior? His race. That's what he said. I believe deep down in my heart. That's how he started that conversation out. He believes deep down in his heart that his race is superior to everybody else's. Now, at the end of the day, LaWanda Baskerville, Wanda Visions is in the room. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miracles, signs, and wonders in the room. So much love to you. So at the end of the day, she is a streamer and a moderator extraordinaire. Let me get this in because I want you all to follow her. Please do it. Quit your wiggle ways. If you're not following LaWanda Baskerville, she's one of the most beautiful spirits on the internet, period. Hands down, flat, she's one of the most beautiful spirits out there. Please follow her. She'll bless your whole life. Good morning and thank you for coming in. So ultimately, Dendarn, he is telling now, and I'm with T Summers. The fact that the young men were trying to get him to clarify his position to understand it even better, to be clear on what he was saying before they jumped to their level of judgment. But after he continued to hold that position, I also appreciated them saying, I don't have any respect for you anymore. One of them said, I did respect you before, but now I don't have any more respect for you. And at the end of the day, I think that the conversation, Z Lady C, come on in here. So much love to you. It's good to see you on this fine Thursday. So I think that it was a good exchange. Now, this is what I found very interesting. That he began, much respect to those kids. I'm going to give it up for those kids because I thought they handled themselves very well. They handled themselves very, very well. They did give him an opportunity to clarify his statement before they jumped to a conclusion. And when they understood, he said what he said. When they understood, he said what he said. I appreciated there. I don't have respect for you at the level of if that's the way you feel and you're racist, please let it be clear. I can't respect you in that place of belief. So I found it interesting, though, if you could hear him towards the end when he realized that they were recording him, he began insisting that they put their phones away. Put your phone away. Put your phone away. I don't know if you all heard him at the end of that dialogue with those young people saying, put your phones away. And you applied their upbringing as well. Come through with that. The students did well, Cassandra. And I found it very interesting at the point in time that he realized that they were recording him. He wanted to insist the putting away of their recording devices, i.e. their telephones. and that whoever it was that was getting him at the angle from behind and slightly to the side just kept right on recording, because I feel like this is in essence what got him. Come on, look at Z Lady C. That's my girl. So much love to you. At the point in time that this was taken to those that were in charge and he lost his job, I feel like had they already, or had they not, let me put it this way, had they not had the video to accompany their allegations, I still feel like this would have probably been swept under the carpet, and this teacher probably would have come out with an alternative reality explaining what he was trying to say to the kids, which wouldn't have been something to save his own skin. And a form of a lie. And a form of a lie. He would have had a totally different narrative for what he was saying in the classroom, and that these kids misunderstood what he was saying. And so I just keep saying over and over again, he would have still been teaching at that school, T. Summers, if they had not been able to produce this video. So I take that as well. There's another video when we were showing how in-school officers, in police officers that are now being placed in the schools, and their manhandling of females, and the same situation with the young lady that ended up, Ronzi in it for fashions. Come on in here. There's my niecey. So much love to you. Another streamer. Please go out and follow, listen, and be a blessing to Ronzi, and let her be a blessing to you. Thank you for coming in the room this morning. So much mad love to you. So I feel this is an area where we really, when I talked on the other day about civil disobedience, I think that even with our children, we may need to have a really in-depth conversation about what areas are not off limits for civil disobedience. Because even though this teacher is insisting, you all put your phones away, put your phones away, put your phones away, it was their phones recording this dastardly conversation that got him removed from the school system, as he should have been. So I think that we have to really have some real conversations with our children, because again, when you look at the difference between what we learn in schools with minorities and people of color versus what you get in private schools where you have a lot more Caucasian and wealth. Wealth is really the issue there. It's really not even about the color. It's about what you can pay for and what you can afford and what you cannot. So you understand that there's a difference between how compliance is taught in a private school to people of affluence versus how compliance is taught in a school that does not have affluent students that are attending those schools. And so this point right here, where do we draw the line for civil disobedience? Thank goodness for the young, whoever, young man, woman, it looks like it's mostly boys in this class. So young men in this class. So I'm going to, I don't know, the ones that you can see are young men. We don't know who took the video, but for whoever did not comply, whoever just kept right on recording, I'm going to applaud that. I feel like we need to have conversations with our children against the idea of comply. I don't care what they tell you. Comply. I don't care what the situation. Comply, comply, comply. I feel like we need to have some conversations with our children about what to comply with and what not. And I mean that. I mean that. So you all like, well, you ain't got no kids, good for you. But at the end of the day, I got babies everywhere. I got children that look at me and embrace me as a parent figure. And I would have this exact conversation with them. Don't just automatically comply because somebody told you to. There are times that are appropriate, in my opinion, for civil disobedience. So just because the teacher said so doesn't mean I got to put up my phone, especially if I'm recording something dastardly that this teacher is doing. So these are conversations I think we need to take a little bit deeper and not just do the blanket statement. If somebody tells you to do something, you do it. No. The audacity of people today has them telling on themselves and getting exposed. Their ego is stronger than fear of repercussions. And you're right about that, T. And I feel like to some extent, this brother probably didn't feel like he was going to get caught and dismissed. And as do the popo, did he just go down the street to another school district and get hired there? So at the end of the day, has his career really been stopped with this dastardly dialogue that he had with these kids? Probably not. So unless they do something that causes them to not be able to go down the road and go someplace else, they're just gonna leave. We had a teacher in Bonner that he was inappropriate in Bonner. They released him from there. He went right over to KCK and got a job there. And they finally dismissed him because he put a young black man through a plate glass window. You know, now my thing, if he had been stopped when he left from Bonner in a way that he couldn't just go over to KCK and get another job, that young black man never would have been thrown through that plate glass window. But because we allow the behavior to just migrate someplace else without addressing the issue, this is what we end up having. And that's why, to me, I feel like we need, even with our young children, to teach them when to understand the operations of civil disobedience and saying no and speaking up for themselves, or continuing to do something even though they've been ordered by a person of authority to do something that really is a cover-up, that really is racist, that really is, you know, these are conversations I just feel like we need to have. I really, really do. And I think we need to have them very ardently with our young people. So he'll be welcomed into another school someplace else. So with open arms. And this is what we need to have stop. But I feel like, again, I'm going to give it up for the students that went ahead and recorded, even though he kept telling them to put their phones away. I love that. Now, as we get ready to round the corner, I want to come here and thank you, truck driver, for those stories. I appreciate you for putting that in so that we could see that. And yes, I had seen that and actually had it in another format, as a matter of fact. Let me see. Let's see if I can see where I put it. Now, this one right here, let me come here just for a second. China launched something. We don't know what it was, but here you go. This right here, Royal Confessions. Come on in the room, Iron. So good to see you. Welcome to the Lion's Den. This right here, I don't know what to make of it. They ended up saying they think that it's some kind of a man-made astronomical object, but we don't know what it is. Here you go. This was launched in China the day before yesterday, so this is a little weird. just wanted y'all to see that because, beloved, all of the folks that were calling in and reporting that they saw a UFO and all of this footage that they're putting it out, they trying to impregnate people. Y'all silly. Looks like ejaculation. Y'all, listen, you gonna keep your mouth closed on that one, K2? Something's going on in the skies. Now, this is what I want to come to. Okay, so that was in China, y'all. That was in China. I told you all that Elon Musk has been launching stuff for a minute. Now, I don't know if you all are aware. Let me see if I thought I put this one in here. But we launched something on yesterday. So at the end of the day, here we go. And you didn't hear anything about it. But this right here. So I'm going somewhere with this whole scenario. All of a sudden, we got all of this floating up here in the skies. All of a sudden, we got everybody shooting off something and we can't figure out what they're shooting. And for all of you that were unaware that on the 16th, over 50 years later, because we haven't done anything with space trying to get to the moon since 1972. Then all of a sudden, okay, so check this out. We got Elon Musk sending all this stuff up. They ain't nobody talked about. Then we got China releasing stuff like, what was that? Somebody explain it to me. What was that we just saw China launching? And then here we got 50 years later, NASA's out here launching. So
To burn off igniters initiated. 7, 6, 5. 4-stage engine start. 3, 2, 1. Boosters in ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
All 4 RS-25 engines on the core stage and 2 solid rocket boosters now propelling the vehicle at 128 miles per hour.
This was yesterday, y'all.
Hearing good control on the roll from teams in Mission Control Houston. All good calls so far. Now 30 seconds into the flight of Artemis 1. SLS now traveling 607 miles per hour.
10. Hydrogen burn-off igniters initiated. 7, 6, 5. 4-stage engine start. 3, 2, 1. Boosters in ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
All 4 RS-25 engines on the core stage and 2 solid rocket boosters now propelling the vehicle at 128 miles per hour. Hearing good control on the roll from teams in Mission Control Houston. All good calls so far. Now 30 seconds into the flight of Artemis 1. SLS now traveling 607 miles per hour.
10. Hydrogen burn.
Now, beloved, T. Summers, they launching a brainwashing probe just like the Joker did in Batman. Oh my God. Okay, so let's recap. And I saw you, I think it was Dendarn that's already scrolled past on my screen. All of these, even with Elon Musk and the potential launches that he has yet, he's got a whole series of launches into outer space set for launch. So you can go out to my Discord. It's in my Discord information. Look in the Slumbered, Slept, and Slobbered, and you'll see it there. You can see the schedule. So again, we got Elon Musk that's shipping out, and again, he didn't have to disclose what he was shipping. It's confidential top secret information. We don't know what he shot up in the sky. We don't know what he shot up into the atmosphere. Okay. And he's scheduled to do some more. Then we got China out here shooting. We don't know what that was. We have no idea what that was. Somebody explain it to me what that was. Then all of a sudden, we have not launched anything to the moon since 1972. Since 1972, we have not put anything on the moon. So they say here, Artemis 1 is the first rocket in over 50 years. Artemis 1 achieved successful liftoff on the morning of November the 16th. The rocket, which NASA says is the most powerful rocket ever that they have launched. Do you get that? This is the most powerful rocket ever. This is NASA's testimony that they've ever launched. Marks the first attempt to return to the moon since the Apollo program ended over 50 years ago. And as I said, that was in 1972. Though this first launch is unmanned, somebody asked who's on it, it's unmanned. The Artemis program has plans for several subsequent crewed missions that are scheduled to shoot 2024 and 2025 and beyond. The program's ultimate goal is to both establish a permanent base and camp on the moon. Now, just blowing all this money away, y'all. Just blowing all this money away. Now, somebody said it earlier. We don't have money. Come on, was it Shay Tay? They have money to go into space, but no money to cover education or for the homeless. Because I'm going to tell you what, while we talking about global warming, that a whole lot of people want to say it's not true, it's not happening, it's not this, it's not that. DJ P-Foo, come on in the room. There's my brother. There's my friend. This brother right here is an awesome streamer. If you're not following DJ P-Foo, quit chewing ways, because he's going to bless your whole life. I promise you he will. That's my brother. So much love to you. Floof Mama, good morning to you. Come on in here, sis. So much mad love to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for dropping in the Lion's Den this morning. Now let's deal with a few issues here. As was said, we can't pay for education. We can't take care of the homeless, but we got billions, because y'all understand this ain't no M on these. We got billions of dollars to just shoot stuff into the sky. And at the end of the day, we still, somebody please explain to me. I don't know what that was that China launched. I still don't know what that joker was. I have no clue, no idea what that was. As y'all said, it looked like a sperm. So at the end of the day, we don't know what that was that China launched. And then here we come yesterday, and over 50 years of a program that's been shut down, we all of a sudden sending the most powerful rocket we've ever launched is on its way to the moon. But we don't have money for education. We don't have money for the homeless, the poor, the needy. Anytime you start talking along those lines, the coffers are empty. The coffers are just bare. So at the end of the day, that's what we have to deal with as far as where we feel the priorities for money is to go. Now, secondly, I'm going to come back to global warming. I'm going to tell you what I think. You know, this is me. Y'all don't have to agree with me. But at the end of the day, you know how I take it in here. No cream, no sugar. I take this coffee strong and black because I'm going to tell it like it T-I-Z-Tis. These wealthy folk are trying to figure out, should we destroy the world? Whether it's from global warming or somebody pushes the nuke button, should we destroy the world? There's some place we gonna have to go. So at the end of the day, you talking about you want to have all these manned stations that you gonna put on the moon so people can get up there. Who's gonna get up there? The same folk that Elon Musk was giving joy rides. Y'all remember earlier this year, whosoever will, let him come. He was putting everybody that wanted to go up in the orbit. You just had to pay your way. That's all that we needed. You just had to pay your way. You could have a joy ride into outer space. Now we got all of this going on, and all of a sudden we got this interest that we need to pick up a moon program that we've not had for over 50 years. We have not had it for over 50 plus years, and now all of a sudden it's a space race. Why is there a space race? Because, baby, when they destroy this right here, the wealthy folk plan on getting up out of here and going into outer space. Now, y'all don't have to buy what I'm selling, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you what God loves is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They plan to leave y'all's tail down here burning. Burn, baby, burn. When we get to Disco Inferno, these jokers plan to get in these ships and ride their tails right on the good ship Lollipop, right onto the moon and any place else in outer space that they've cultivated by then. What is Elon Musk sending up into the outer world? We don't know what Elon is sending up there. And how is he able to send up whenever he wants to send up? God only knows what he's sending up. And he ain't sending up timber. He's not sending up prayers. He's sending something up there. And at the end of the day, y'all, I just need y'all to wake up and smell the coffee. It's brewing in the kitchen, Cheerins. It's brewing in the kitchen. I need you to wake up and smell the coffee. This ain't no conspiracy stuff that I'm talking about. I'm talking about actual events that are taking place. But notice this information is not on the front page. You don't see it out here on blast in social media. You see all this stuff going on just nice and quiet and covertly being done. Ain't nobody talking about Elon Musk sending all this stuff up into outer space. Ain't nobody said nothing about that crazy spaceship or whatever that was we saw that got launched in China. And ain't nobody said nothing about this launch going up to the moon. And it's the most powerful spaceship they've ever launched. And nobody, listen, this is all I hear coming out of, ain't nobody. Explain it to me, Lucy. Explain it to me. Now, we out here distracted with Herschel Walker. Okay, I won't go there. I need y'all to pay attention. I need y'all to pay attention. Because now after over 50 years, 50 years plus, you know, please pay attention. Please pay attention. That's all I got to say about that. Now, I'm going to get ready to turn gears here, and I'm going to shift just a little bit because we're ready to go on as we start talking about. And this is what, this is the kind of stuff I want us to understand, even as Bernice King came out and said, listen, while y'all doing all this other stuff, we got a federal appeals court that blocks the Biden student loan debt relief program nationwide. And so she basically says here, it's further exposed allegiance to maintaining poverty. Now, we'll send all of this up into outer space for who knows what, but we cannot get a debt relief program for the people that really need it. Y'all ain't buying what I'm selling. She said this is further showing how we are in allegiance to maintaining poverty, and has shown that perpetuating poverty means perpetuating debt for people already grappling with poverty. Meanwhile, corporations are being bailed out, and this is what I gotta say to you, Bernice. Shay-Tay, listen, a lot of people should be upset over that. But we're sending all this stuff up into space, spending billions with the B, billions of dollars, and we're bailing out corporations, but the people that really need debt relief can't get it. I'm gonna give it up again for Bernice King. And that document is out in you can go out there and see it. It's in Yes You. So you can get a chance to take a look at what she's saying. And she puts that thing out there line upon line, precept upon precept. And we all need to be hollering and screaming. We all all need to be kicking, screaming, hollering, and crying foul. We all need to collectively be like, no, ma'am, no, sir. This right here. You shall not pass. You get the words that are coming out of my mouth. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? We need to collectively be crying foul. Even Biden listed all the senators and Congress members that were forgiven millions of dollars for their companies and their businesses. But we cannot get debt relief for the people that need it. And don't forget, these bailout and this money that's being spent for these corporations, it's our money. It's taxpayers' dollars that are bailing out the corporations, but taxpayers' dollars cannot help them. Listen, I see you, Den Darn, and I'm going to give it to you. Could it be the devil? Baby, this ain't nothing but that old slimy devil. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Because there's a whole lot of shady stuff going on right now. A whole lot of shady stuff. Michelle Brownell, that's my quiet storm. Come on in the room. Thank you for 23 months in a row, Michelle. I love me some you. Come on in here, baby. So much mad love to you. There's my girl. Good morning to you. Now, while we looking at all this other stuff, I need y'all to pay attention. I need y'all to pay attention. The love of money is the root. So I just want to go there, and I want to cover that because I want us to be clear. I want you to be ever so clear on what's going on. Don't be deceived and don't drink the Kool-Aid. I need you to get the coffee. Now we're going to turn because we always like to have something positive coming on in the Lion's Den. And this is where I'm going to go with it today, y'all. This right here. We've been talking about how this time, even on yesterday, we talked about getting married to your vision. When you commit to the vision will commit to you. And it doesn't matter what kind of obstacles you have to overcome. I want you to come through strong. I want you to come through healthy. I want you to come through knowing that, listen, there's something that I'm called to do that only I can do. I hope y'all believe that. There's something that you're called to do that only you can do. So with that, I want to start right here. I'm going to start with my girl, and she's doing some talking.
So when you're told you're not good enough.
Let me hold it just a second. All right, this is where we're going to start on our boss energy on today. And I love this girl right here, Auntie Hal. I love her. I love me some her. Here we go.
So when you're told you're not good enough, you tell them, not only am I good enough, I'm more than enough. When they say, send her back home, you tell them, I am home. I am the foundation of what we call home. And when they say you're not beautiful, you tell them that you are the descendant of royalty, and you are a queen. Now is not the time to be silent. Find your purpose, pursue it relentlessly, passionately, and loudly. Be persistent and win.
Now, I want that to run one more time for y'all. Here we go.
So when you're told you're not good enough, you tell them, not only am I good enough, I'm more than enough. When they say, send her back home, you tell them, I am home. I am the foundation of what we call home. And when they say you're not beautiful, you tell them that you are the descendant of royalty. And you are a queen. Now is not the time to be silent. Find your purpose, pursue it relentlessly, passionately, and loudly. Be persistent and win.
And this goes for the brethren too. It's not gender specific. And I'm going to do it one more time for the people in the back because I just wanted to get all soaked up in your shondo. Here we go.
So when you're told you're not good enough, you tell them, not only am I good enough, I'm more than enough. When they say, send her back home, you tell them, I am home. I am the foundation of what we call home. And when they say you're not beautiful, you tell them that you are the descendant of royalty. And you are a queen. Now is not the time to be silent. Find your purpose, pursue it relentlessly, passionately, and loudly. Be persistent and win.
I love that, y'all. I love that. I absolutely, positively love that. That's how we're getting up out of here today. As we turn this corner, I want you to have that so embedded and rooted. King Coogee in the house. There's my sire. Come on in here. And my brother and my friend, love me some him. He is a streamer. And if you're not following King Coogee, please, please, please follow my brother. He will bless you. I promise you he will. Thank you for coming in. So much love to you. I want y'all to get that down in your shondo. Shay-Tay, you said she's such a beautiful person. Somebody said they had met her. Angela Bassett and Viola Davis for me all day long, K2 Hoop. Those two young women right there, they just make me feel good. They make me feel good down in my shondo. This right here, as we continue, and one of the cutaways, I don't know if you all saw, there was a cutaway of a small child that was sitting in a chair clapping. This is what I want us to just start to resoundingly give to ourselves, one another, and to our children and to our children's children. This is the energy I want us to come out with, to understand. Find your passion, find your vision, and as she said, pursue it relentlessly. You are so welcome, Psalmist 4. I want you to pursue it. I mean, with everything that you have, as we said on yesterday, the idea of once you commit to the vision and the vision commits to you, then I want you to go ahead at the point where you're ready to move forward and be fruitful and multiply. Make this thing happen. The next generations behind me are what? Come on here. Come on here. That's what I'm talking about, Psalms 4. The next generations that are coming behind, and even for ourselves, it's time for something different. Now, this is what I want to touch on, because a lot of times I find that as I talk to individuals, you got one, that last enemy to overcome is death. The last enemy to overcome is death. Now, I'm going someplace with here, and I'm going to use this as an allegory, not so much as a spiritual teaching, but it's still spiritual. The last enemy to overcome is death. And I want us to understand that a lot of times, the stuff that we are finding that's holding us back is nothing but death to us. And so this is what I want you to not get caught up here. We are worthy. Y'all better talk in this chat. Y'all better talk in this chat. We are worthy. Death to us a lot of times is, as Dr. Dady Priest says, when we cannot pivot past the discord. We can, oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Come on. We can't pivot past the discord. And this right here, the past is past. Please let go of it. The past is past. past. Please let go of it. Some of us are hindered and stymied and stopped because we cannot release the past. And so as we're moving forward, I want us to come into this mindset that everything that I've learned, everything that I've gone through, everything, I don't live there anymore, Shay-Tay. Come through with that Z Lady C. I don't live there anymore. I live in the present. That's your gift. I live in the present to work towards my future. Yo, now is right here. Coco Music, come on. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for your first time here. So much love to you. Thank you for being here. Speak life into all things, even the ministry of good. Oh! Even the ministry of goodbye. Do y'all, Shelly, girl, you done messed with me right there. Even the ministry of goodbye. I need you to pack your bags and get up out of there. Let this stuff go. We talked about that on the other week. Let ish go. I am letting the past go, but I'm bringing the lessons that come with me. Do you understand? I need you to not get caught, to get stuck, to get limited with all of this idea of I'm trying to carry all of that with me into my tomorrow, into my today, into my tomorrow. Let that stuff go. The only thing you're taking from the past are the lessons that you learned from your past. I need you to determine that so unequivocally down in your spirit. Because you don't live in the past of failure. You don't live in the past of defeat. You don't live in the past of, and you can fill in the blank with whatever is appropriate to you. You don't live there anymore. So don't allow that to continue to stop you, to continue to block you from being who you are. Now this one right here, because for some of y'all that's trapped in your pain and you can't turn it loose, I need you to get this down in your shondo too, would you please? This right here, I need you to understand. I need you to take it with you and move into your next place of destiny. I need you to come. If they took the pain, if they took back the pain that they caused you, you'd lose the strength that you gained. Did I say something to somebody right there? If all the folks, because some of y'all have been stopped and stymied and studied by, oh, but they hurt me. Oh, they disappointed me. Oh, they let me down. Oh, you know what? I told you the last enemy to be conquered is death. The death is when you can't let go of the past. The death is when you can't let go of people that have wounded you and hurt you. I don't care, baby, I'm stronger than that. You can't break my soul. Come on. I need you to get that down in your shondo. SK8843, thank you for those roaring biddies. We're building something. If they hurt you, if they took back the pain that they caused you, you'd lose the strength. Because, baby, please believe you gained some strength right there. You gained some knowledge right there. You got fortified right there. Listen, you got some muscle right there. Am I talking to anybody? That situation and the pain that they inflicted on your soul, baby, it only made you stronger. You can't break my soul. I listen even to the idea and the concept. When Whitney came out and said, listen, I didn't know my own strength. Some of you all are in that predicament right now. You are so strong. You are so powerful. You are so creative. You are so ingenious. You are so, but you don't know your own strength. But this is oftentimes what allows you to even begin to get a glimpse of the strength that you have and give you a glimpse of show them who you are, T'Challa. Show them who you are. And listen, at the end of the day, I'm talking. You can't break my soul. I don't care. And I'm not trying to get rid of the pain that you inflicted. I'm flexing my muscles because the resistance that came only caused me to bulk up. Do you understand? The resistance gave me a six-pack. The resistance gave me some strength that I didn't even know I had. It was buried. It was deep down in there. Oh, but baby, when you came out and cut me with that sword, what flowed out of me was strength. What flowed out of me was power. What flowed out of me was confidence. What flowed out of me was, you can't break my soul. Am I talking to anybody? You cannot break my soul. You cannot break me. No, ma'am, no, sir. I don't care what your assignment is. No weapon that's formed against me can prosper. And every tongue that would try to rise up against me, baby, it's already condemned. I ain't got to condemn it. It's already condemned. And the pain that came out of what you thought was going to break me down, baby, it only made me stronger. Oh my God, it only made me more determined. Determination and consistency. Come on, a constitution of perseverance. I got determination. You just made me more determined. You just made me more determined. Am I talking to anybody? No, you ain't gonna see me sweat. You ain't gonna see me broke down. You ain't gonna see me broke, busted, and disgusted. Baby, the best revenge you can get is to show up. Yes, the best revenge you can get is to show them who you are and take up space. The best thing that you can do is go ahead and be everything that God designed and planned for you to be. That's what I want you to do. That's how I want you to roll. That's how I want you to manifest. That's how. Don't worry about the pain. Come on here. Don't carry all of that baggage. Don't carry all of that junk. The last enemy to be conquered is death. And I promise you that many times it's going to be something that's very, very near and dear to you. It's going to be something that's really, really close. It's going to be something that, oh my God, I don't think I can make it through. Oh, but you have the power. You have the anointing. You have the calling. Am I talking to anybody? You have the strength. You have the experience. You have the know-how. You have the confidence. You have the ancestors. You have royalty. Am I talking to anybody? It's in you. My God, today, it's in you. Don't let anything turn you around. Honey, that's what they were singing back in the time of the civil rights. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn me. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, walking up the King's Highway. Am I talking to anybody? I need you to understand the purpose of the pain was to strengthen you. Woo! My God. It was to strengthen you. And so I'm going to say it once more again. Come on, Shelly Thunder. What's orchestrated to break you? Come on and say that. It was meant to make you. Don't get confused. Don't get deceived. Don't get broke down. Don't get, no ma'am, no sir. No. Don't get confused on it. Leave that baggage behind. I'm trying to tell you. And so even as we're moving into this, even as we're moving into this last realm of coming into who you are, show them who you are. Y'all know that's my line. And I need you to take up space. Stop shrinking yourself. Stop backing up. Stop cowering down. Stop it. I need you to show up and take up space. Show them who you are. Woo, am I talking to anybody? Baby, if I told you, and I keep saying it over and over again, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, it hasn't even entered into your heart the good things that God has for you. But I got to say this, y'all. I got to say this because when I say the last enemy to be conquered is death, As we get ready, because I don't want to be late getting over to Rebel's house. We're going over to Rebel's house and we're going to have anti-morning bangos and the cracks this morning. But listen, hear me when I say this. The last enemy to be conquered is death. You're going to have, and I ain't talking about a physical death. You're going to have another situation, a scenario that's going to try you to your very core. Am I talking to anybody? I mean, try you to your very core. And baby, it's like, can I say it like this? It's like finals in school. It's like finals in high school, finals in college. You can have all of those other tests that you passed, but you're going to have a final. You're going to have, am I talking to anybody? You're going to have a final. That's where I'm coming. The last enemy to be conquered is death. You're going to have a final that's going to test you in all of your areas. I'm going to say it again. And it's not to be feared. It's not to be something for you to be scared of. Baby, I'm just trying to tell you, you already are an overcomer. You already are victorious. You already have learned the lessons. Just take the lessons that you learn. And that's all that final does. It gives you a cumulative of all the things that you've had over the course of time and see, do you have enough working knowledge to be able to take that final so you can move on to the next? You're going to have a final. You're going to have a final. Please, please believe it. You're going to have a final. But the thing about a final is that it's final. Woo! Did you hear what I said? The thing about a final is that it's final. My God, today. Can I say it just one more time? The thing about a final is that it's final. Come on in here, Ty Diggity. So much love to you. Come on, truck driver. The thing about a final is that it's final. Woo. Am I talking to anybody in here? Come on, Michelle. And it's a cumulative, but listen, y'all don't have to be scared because you learned that lesson. You went through betrayal. You learned that lesson. You went through folk talking about you. You learned that lesson. Baby, you've learned these lessons. You know them inside out, front, back. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. You've already passed these lessons. You don't have to go into the final shaking in your boots. You're going into this final. Come on, done. You're going into this final with the lessons that you've learned. That's the only thing you're taking. All the rest of that baggage you're getting rid of. All the negativity you're getting rid of. You're getting rid of all of that junk that was just used as tools to teach you the lesson. Am I talking to anybody? And all you're taking is the lessons that you've learned from those experiences. And you all have learned those lessons and you've learned them well. Don't be afraid of the final. Don't be afraid of the final. And I understand that even when you get ready to take the final, you know that material, but there's just some anxiety. Some of y'all just have test anxiety. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what's on the final. You don't know where the final's coming from. You don't know who your final, where your final, how your final is. So that unknown causes some anxiety and some angst and some worry and some discomfort. But baby, when I'm here to tell you, you know the answers to that final. Oh, baby, when the rubber meets the road and you're pushed back against the wall and you're sitting there taking that exam, baby, everything in you, everything that you've learned, everything that you bring to bear of what you've had in life's experiences and what they have taught you, baby, you gonna show up. You are going to show up. I promise you, you're gonna show up. And those lessons that you've learned in life, you're going to pass that final. Because it's time for you to manifest. Am I talking to anybody in here? It's time for you to manifest. And go after that vision relentlessly. Go after that vision with passion. Marry it. Be fruitful and multiply in it. And I'm going to come back. What I keep telling you, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, neither has it entered into your heart the good things. I said good things that God has in store for you. Please believe it. Good things that God has in store for you because you love him. Get ready, because it's time, y'all. It's time. It's just straight up time. That's all I can say. With that, we're going to get ready to go over to Rebel's house. I hope y'all heard that word today. Come on, LaWanda. It's your time. Come through. It's your time. I want y'all to take that word and run with it, with the royalty that you are. You are royalty. It's our time. It's our season. Let's do this. I'm going to say this one more time. On tomorrow, I want you to join me here because I'm going to have this beautiful, beautiful queen. Shay Tay is going to be with me on tomorrow. When scars become stars. Because listen, all of that baggage that we have and all that we've been through, we're going to have a conversion in here. Is that okay? We're going to convert scars to stars. And Shay Tay 42 is going to join me on tomorrow as we close out this awesome week. I want you all to join me. She'll be with me the whole entirety of the time because I want us to really glean the experiences of this beautiful, beautiful sister. She's got something to say. And I'm going to say it again, like I said on yesterday. I stopped. I was scrolling, but I stopped because I saw the scar. And when I read what she said about the scar, it caught me. And I'm saying that again to those of you that feel like my life is too marred. I got too many scars. It's those scars that'll catch people's attention. Do you hear me? The scar is what caught my attention. Don't despise it. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be sad because of it. And that is what my sister addressed in that post that just absolutely accosted my attention and made me stop. And it blessed me. And when I got the opportunity to reach out to her and hear more of her story, I said, I want her to be in the stream. Lady T. Nicole, thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Come on, Coco is music. Thank you so much. Mad love to you. Appreciate you all. I want you all to be a part of hearing her story because I'm telling you, I feel like you're going to leave invigorated, encouraged, determined, blessed, touched. Shay Tay is going to be here with us in the morning. So please, please, please come on through, and I want you to be blessed by what she has for us. Now listen, we're getting ready to go over. Thank you to everybody that came in the stream today. I hope that what has been said and shared is a blessing to you. It's our time. Go back if you need to do an on-demand replay, but I do have the video if you just want to go out there in my Discord and listen to the words of what my sister said over and over and over till you can get the fullness of that down in your shando. I want you to go out. Oh, listen, no, thank you, Shay Tay. Thank you. I want you to go out and listen to it. I want you to get it down because listen, that's who we are. That, beloved, is who we are. And we're going to show them who we are and take up space. Well, I feel for my brother and I feel for my sister. This has been another edition of Yes You O Cubed. What does O Cubed stand for? One-on-one, because it's just me and you. I am your spiritual thought leader, Regina L. Stillman, and I'm so glad that you joined me on this fine day. Thank you for coming in. Now, copy this raid message and follow us over to the Rebel's house, because we're going to go over there and get some anti-morning bangos and some cracks on today, and probably 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 rants. How about that? We're going to get all of that in Rebel's house on today. I want y'all to follow me because I'm out there. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, Anchor, Discord, and more. I'm out there, y'all. Please follow me. We're going somewhere and we're doing something up in here. We don't have a spirit of intimidation. We don't have fear. We got power. We have love. We have a sound mind. And when we operate in love, I am all powerful. And when I say all powerful, I mean all powerful in love. You can't stop this. At the end of the day, we understand for the change that we want to see, we got to be the change. And listen, it's us, you, me, we all. Because this pride, Pride, this Pride Alliance is relentless, and you're going to hear us roar. Now, I appreciate everybody. This is not the den of iniquity. This is the den of activity where I've got strong lion support. And I appreciate your roaring biddies, SK8843 and Ty Diggity, because we're building something over here. We're building something. You better ask somebody. Thank you to my awesome moderators, Michelle Browno, The Rebel Inc., Shelly Thunder, my blessed Trinity. Nobody like them in all the earth. I love you, beautiful ladies. I love you. Yes, I do. To the resubs and the subscribers, Lady T. Nicole, DJ Pifu, and Michelle Browno. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate you. I really, really do. I love you so much. Now, ride with us over to the Rebels house, and we're going to have a good time over there. I appreciate once more and again every single person that came in this stream today. I love you. I really do. And at the end of the day, as I leave you, do what you love what you do, and peace for your journey.
And if there's a heaven above, please start showing a brother real love. 'Cause I wanna go home. I feel for my brother. I miss you, man. Oh, I feel for my brother. You're my brother. I feel for my brother.